begins to rush around your veins. It's the game. Teams run out, the siren sounds, the battle has begun, that's why they came. It's the game, it's the game. It's the hope and it's the glory, it's the pleasure and the pain. It's the reason for the season, and it wouldn't be the same. For as long as we remember, we have held in high esteem those among us who achieve the things of which we only dream. Our hopes upon their shoulders, as on the field they run while we look on. It's the thrills and the spills, it's everything. It's the game, it's the game. It's the hope and it's the glory, it's the pleasure and the pain. It's the reason for the season, and it wouldn't be the same. It's the game, it's the game, it's the game.
And the vast in nature's gift of beauty that shone bright in history's light, let every sight advance Australia fair. In joyful skies that ever sing, advance Australia fair.
It's the reason for the season, and it wouldn't be the same.
And up the ball goes to start the first quarter. It comes down, free kick, whistle on play. It's going Dingley's way, and it's got to come back surely. No, they've played advantage. It's into the forward line and through for a minor score. So although I thought the ball would go back, it didn't. And the first score on the board to Dingley. Waiting now for Waterwells to bring the ball back into play.
So Waterwells about to do the first kick-in of the 2007 Division 2 Grand Final. Ideal conditions here at Clayton Reserve. Head straight down the middle. Picked out Brad Scott. And the co-skipper for the Demons takes the mark, kicks in towards the centre prop and fisted away from Charles, taken by Brett Ganneal. Quick hands over here to Danny Brown, wheels around onto the left foot, chipped it over to Brett Lavers, who gave it over to Frost.
Frost kicks long, looking for Quinn. He's in the back. Good work there by the defensive work of Uval. Uval grabs hold of the foot. He's grabbed, taken to the ground. Play on, says the umpire, as the ball comes free towards Brett Lavers. Past him, but Frost, another kick into the pocket, but it's going to be out of bounds. Over on the full, and a free kick going to Springvale Districts.
So the Demons relieving from the Social Club back pocket. Looks like Kemp down there is it, boots it just inside the line. It'll be marked over here by Dean Kovacic.
Kovacic it is. He's looking up the ground. Now kicks down the line, looking for Mark Charles. He's up high, and he's taken the screamer. Play on, says the umpire. He didn't pay it. It hit the ground, and I thought he'd taken a great mark there. Must have bounced on the ground as he came down with it. Umpire throws the ball off. Up they go again. It was knocked by Morgan. Goes across to the big bloke, and off to Vassallo. He's in the forward line.
Spears it in over the head of Nichols. Here's the chance for Williams. Bumped off the footy, beautifully picked up here by the flea. Seen towards goal. And he's just missed. Good try. First point on the board to the Demons.
Gee, that was a good move forward by them. They had plenty of pace and were just leaving Dingley in their wake that time. Only the minor score, however, locks the scores up here in the first quarter. Waiting now for the ball to come back into play. It's kicked And then a little pass goes off in towards a half-back line. Oh, good work there by Dingley. They were able to get the ball in there as it should have gone down the field further. Plenty of players around the footy. It's like a rugby scrum. The umpire's got to blow the whistle. He gave them plenty of opportunity to get it out, but it's now going to be thrown in.
So waiting for the throw in now. Just under 3 minutes gone, first term. Up they go. High was Morgan. Springvale District's winning the tap though. Ball's on the deck. It's a centre half forward for Springvale District. Scott gave it to the big show. Up in towards the end of the goal square. Charles couldn't take it. Got it again. Got the hand pass over. Dispossessed. Chance here for Fianduga. Kick the Dingoes out of trouble.
It goes to centre wing. Coming in, looking to is Brooks. Brooks is in front of Kemp. Kemp's held on to Brooks. Brooks free kick, and got to be a 50-metre penalty now, as Brooks did contribute to that a little bit, but he's conned them all, and Kemp will have to run the 50 metres backwards, and it gives Clinton Brooks a chance to shoot at goal from where he's going to be kicking the ball from. Just out, or just inside the 50 metres, he will be. So the 50-metre penalty is now put on, and Clinton Brooks will line up for a shot at goal.
Yes, a valuable thing on this ground, a 50-metre penalty as Brooks comes in straight through the centre. First goal of the day goes to the Dingoes. Off the boot of Clinton Brooks. And that takes Dingley to 1-1-7. Springvale District's one behind. That's on the Springvale RSL scoreboard.
And that's a clear win to Clinton Brooks there. Ever since they started, these two, Glenn Kemp and Clinton Brooks, been going at it, and Kempy giving Brooksy plenty of lip. But Brooksy got the first goal on the board, 1-0 up.
So waiting for umpire Shoebridge back in the centre. He throws the ball aloft. Morgan gets a tap out. He was uncontested. It goes towards Brown. He loses it. But going through beautifully is the Springy District team in towards the forward line. Oh, there's a free kick. Whistle on play. And it's going to be a Springy District's free kick.
Yeah, Leighton Ross booting it up in towards the forward line there. And the flea, Adam Nichols, winning the free kick. So a chance here now to lock things up. At the 5-minute mark of the first term, Nichols comes in as a scuffle in the goal square. They're into it in the goal square. There's the kick from Nichols. They're still fighting in the goal square as the ball goes through for a goal.
A couple of players over the fence. They went at the same time. The umpire's sorting them out. A little bit of hypertension in there. And but it's a goal. The scores are locked up. 1 goal, 1 apiece, as it's all settled down in that goal square now. Plenty of dust around that little scuffle as well. And the ball's being brought back into the centre of the ground.
But the dust has settled. That's the main thing.
It has.
We're always waiting till the dust settles. Ball back in the centre now. 1-1-7 apiece. We've been playing now. 5.5 minutes is up they go. Morgan and Joyce trying to crash his way through. Was Lavers dispossessed. Chance here now for Brett Ganil. Overruns it. Still in the centre. Taken here by Brad Scott.
He's taken to the ground with a tackle, and the umpire blows his whistle, and it will be another throw up. It's on centre wing, just on the edge of the square. Umpire Delaney with the footy now. Throws it aloft. The big show goes up, so does Morgan. He gets the tap down, comes down. Ganil has the ball in front of him, handballs the ball off. He was looking for Andrews, but couldn't get it, and it's moved towards the boundary line. It's over, and it will be a throw in centre wing, outer side.
1-1-7 apiece. Early stages of the 2007 Grand Final. Which team will win its way into Division 1? In she comes at the back, Joyce. No one able to come away with it. Hardy was in there. Finally a kick out of the pack up towards half forward. Charles in good form takes the mark for Springvale District.
He's got the jack in the box spring today as he kicks the ball in looking for Williams. Slides and on his knees, takes the mark, and it bounced off his chest as he hit the ground, but the umpire had blown his whistle, and Williams will line up for a shot at goal here. He's on the outer side. He's on a quite an acute angle there, and about 40 or 38 metres out from goal.
They'll be testing his shoulders out, but he said, I'm going to fool them. I'm going to strap both shoulders. They won't know which one's the crook one.
That sounds fair and reasonable.
So Mark Williams now looking for his first goal and Springvale District second. There's the kick. I think he might have just pulled it a bit to the left. He has. It's one behind only. 1-1-8 Springvale District, 1-1-7 Dingley. 7 minutes gone, first quarter here at Clayton.
Waiting for the ball to Be put in Daniel Atkins' hands. He has it now. Fullback for Dingley. Looks up the ground. Big pack of players at centre half back. Waiting for them to break. There he goes. So he kicks the ball to himself and then delivers the ball out wide looking for Tony Lavers. Takes it on his chest at half-back flank, outer side. Kicks along the line to centre wing. Bit of pushing and shoving back out there. Oh, good bump put in by Dingley. In they go again. Scott gets a quick kick. It goes over bowls Vassallo.
Chance here for Lavers to swoop on it. Got quick hands, looking for Paddy Edwards. Missed it. Opportunity for Daniel McKee. Fed off the hand pass to Charles. Mark Charles from half-board. Unloads. Good long kick. Great goal to Springvale Districts.
Bit of celebration there by Charles. It's a little earlier in the game, I think, for that one, but it was a good goal. He had plenty of time to look up at the goals, seize the opportunity and kick truly.
Sort of stuff that can inspire your teammates, and no doubt that's what he's trying to do. 2-2-14, that'll be Springvale Districts. Dingley 1-1-7.
Ball's back with umpire Shoebridge in the centre of the ground. Comes in now, throws the ball aloft. Up they go. Morgan gets a tap down again. Ganil ran through. Morgan got another possession. Got it out towards Frost. But in goes the big man, Waterwells. Run through the pack and in delivers towards Charles from the half-forward line.
Charles now took the footy. Gave it over to Vassallo. Vassallo from the boundary line in towards goal. It bounces. He's kicked one of those miraculous goals.
That's a team lifter, that one. And listen to the crowd. They appreciate that bit of skill.
Well, that's what he made a habit of doing at Noble Park. And they'll certainly be looking from that from him today. Great goal, Gav Vassallo.
You would have had a good look at that from your position, wouldn't you, Kev?
Super goal, that. He doesn't need many chances, does he?
No, a bit of pushing and shoving at centre half forward. Clinton Brooks is in the middle of it down there for Dingley. Is it back with umpire Johnson?
Up the ball goes in the centre. Joyce and Morgan. Joyce won the tap. Sharped here by Brown for Dingley. Got it back to centre half forward. Nobody at all home. Springvale District mark back there to Hardy. Hardy now about to deliver the ball forward for the Vales.
He's looking up and undecided really.
Or
Now
is it
goes
Steve
towards the wing and towards the big man Darren Joyce. Couldn't take the mark. Brett Lavers is in there. He works the ball. He's pushed in the back. Free kick, high tackle, and it's going to be against Warren Mills. But Brett Lavers has the ball, centre wing, delivers it to centre half forward.
Looking for high flyers here. Gee, they flew high. Ringrose over there. Couldn't bring in the mark, though. Chance for Odachowski. Got the hand pass over to Wells. Wells now onto the right foot. Good vision. Picked out Joyce, but the kick wasn't what he would have wanted, and it's over and out on the full.
So free kick going Dingley's way. It's Ringrose that kicks the ball inboard, and he finds his teammate and Jake Moore. Moore's on centre wing. Looks up the ground. They're all running in all directions up in that forward line, trying to keep it open. It's a floating kick, but Clinton Brooks is in front and takes the mark. Brooks takes the mark and was manhandled a little. I think he was looking for another 50 to put himself directly in front of the goals. The umpire have none of it on this occasion, and Clinton Brooks to line up from just outside the 40. Plays on.
Has a bit of a run on now and bombs it long. Look at that kick. Great goal, Clinton Brooks. He's kicked two for the Dingoes as there's some more pushing and shoving takes place.
No more chook raffles and chocolate drives. Raise money the easy way with Sandown Club Nights. Call 95 46 95 11 and find out how.
So 2 goals off the boot of Clinton Brooks. Dingley moves to 2-1-13. Springvale Districts 3-2-20. And we'll be also having the Ideal Electric scoreboard all this weekend too, Benny.
Oh, do right.
Change has been made here. Glenn Kemp's gone off Clinton Brooks and Dean Kovacic his opponent now.
Okay.
Thanks for that, Kev. Kev keeping up with the moves down there as the umpires. Running down to talk to the players here. What's going on here, Benny?
I don't quite know. I mean, I don't quite understand why the game's been held up or whatever else. But I don't understand also why the emergency umpire isn't out there just settling down a couple of the players. He's got a warm seat on the bench somewhere. Ball thrown into the air. Up they go. Big show. Couldn't get it, but then Morgan gets his foot into the footy. Sends it towards centre half forwards. It's high and handsome.
Fisted away at the back there. Chance for Frost to run onto it, but the boundary line will be too close. And he's wrapped up in a tackle by Brendan Ashman, but the ball's over the line. It'll be thrown in. Front of the scoreboard, 3-2-20. Springvale Districts, 2-1-13 Dingley.
Waiting now for the boundary umpire to bring the ball back into play once more. Over the top, Clinton Brooks got the tap down, trying to race his way through Zotachowski, hands off the ball. Klimp gets another hand pass towards Darren Joyce. Darren Joyce over the top to Vassallo. No, it's not Vassallo. Leighton Ross kicking the ball towards a half-forward flank. Gives Charles the chance again. Picks it off beautifully, gives it to Vassallo on the run. Watch this one. Sails back in, and he puts it through. He's magic. What a great goal to Vassallo. And Springy Districts go on to 4-2. 20.
Oh, isn't this sensational stuff, Ian Bennett?
Yeah, it's great stuff. 4-2-26, is it, to 2-1-13. They double their score.
Well, Clinton Brooks birding 2 early goals for Dingley. Gav Vassallo on fire early for Springvale Districts. Kev said on the Southern Footy Show this morning that Vassallo was a big game player. And boy, he's showing that so far.
Ball's thrown into the air once more. Up goes Morgan. Gets it tapped down. Frost gets it. Handballs the ball off it towards Jake Moore. It's out towards the centre wing. A quick kick off the ground. That was by Darren Andrews for Dingley. But it's all locked up there on the half-forward flank for them as they wrestle for the footy. And the umpire, Rod Johnson, says, give it to me, I'll throw it up.
Bit over 13 and a half minutes gone. First term in the 2007 Division 2 Grand Final. Up they go. Frost has the chance to come out with a footy. Can't take it. Over there was Kovacic for Springvale Districts. Knocks over towards Ashman. He's met solidly, but gets up and pats the ball away.
Plenty of players around the footy now as they throw themselves in. But it's it was Moore that got the footy in towards centre half forward, but it's fumbling in there. Nobody can get a clean possession. In the end, another holding the man free kick could have been, no. But the kicking into it, Moore kicked him into self. Got it away, and they go forward, in towards the forward pocket area. Brad Hoovel's back there, leads Adam Quinn to the ball and then boots it out towards a half-back flank outer side.
And it's going to go over the line and out of bounds. It'll be thrown in. Over there on the half-forward flank. William Kelly into the side for Dingley today, wearing the number 8 Guernseys. The ball's come in. It's number 8 for Springvale Districts at Windsor Tap. That's the big show. Joyce. Vassallo couldn't take it. Leighton Ross is in there. Got his head over the footy. Met solidly. Chance here of the kick off the ground by Joyce. In towards Williams. He's closely attended here by Atkin. They dive on the footy. Atkin brings it in. Then got it out quickly over there in the direction of Ringrose. Couldn't get his kick. McKee over the ball. Finally Morgan will come away with it for the Dingoes.
And deliver it to centre wing. Chance back here. Up they go. No one could take it. It was Andrews that was up high. Couldn't take the mark, however. Running onto the balls, Tony Lavers. He fiddled a riddle with it. Couldn't take a clean possession. It goes to ground. And the umpire says, give it to me and I'll bounce it up or throw it up in this instant. Umpire Delaney.
Tell you what, they're moving the ball quickly, Benny.
They are. It's a great standard of footy so far. Waiting now for the umpire in front of the scoreboard. 26 plays 13. Up they go. Goes Dingley's way. Chance here for the Dingoes, but in they go hard again. Little hand pass comes out. Waterwells was looking for possession. In they go again. Oh, taken to the ground. And a free kick not there, says umpire Delaney, and it'll be bounced up at centre half forward right on the arc. There, 40-metre arc. Up they go again.
Tap down there, the kick out of the pack there down towards the leading Quinn for whistle on play here. An infringement against Adam Quinn, and it'll be taken back here. Well, who is it? It is Brad Uvel, his opponent, and Uvel will take the relieving free kick for the Demons. He'll head around the scoreboard flank, or it's pretty much down the middle in the end. Right into the centre. Chance here for Morgan. Got taken high. Play on, said the umpire.
Yeah, little quick kick again. In they go. Plenty of players in on top of the footy. Umpire Delaney again to throw it up. We've been playing 16 and a half of the first quarter. You're listening to this action on 88.3 Southern FM. Southern FM for Southern Final Footy.
Up they go. No one able to get it over the shoulder to Joyce, according to the umpire in the big show. Takes the kick. Virtually from the centre circle.
Mark Charles making leads everywhere.
High kick. It sits. They fly. Fisted away. Oh, Vassallo nearly ran onto it. He's got 2 against him. Still has a chance to pick the footy up. They go in. He's on the ground. Ball spills clear. Kick out by Feehan. Over towards the half-back flank where it bounces over and out for a throw-in.
Yeah, good work there. They had to struggle with big chances there with Salo with the ball, and he was well protected by his big man. Williams put on a beautiful bump to knock off an opponent. Balls to be thrown in. In it comes, up they go, taken out of the ruck, and a quick kick up in the air towards centre half forward. Mark Charles is up in front, can't take the mark. Oh, it could have been a free kick there, but play on, says the umpire, that's fair enough. The hand pass comes out from Morgan. It's out on that outer side. Ganil gets a hand pass across to Smith, and Jai Smith takes the ball towards the boundary line, but over there is Adam Nichols, a flea, takes the ball out of bounds.
Okay, Johnny, have you got a score from that other ground there in Division 3? Thanks for that. In comes the footy. Tapped over the back by Ganil, but there's no one there. Springvale Districts through the agency of Nickel. Won the footy, got it over to Wada Wells. Spins around, he'll get it back over to the flea. Nickel's getting plenty of the ball early.
He has a lot of it and then kicks it. It's off the side of his boot, out to where in front is Brett Lavers. He takes the mark. He's on centre wing, looks up the ground, he'll look for Frost, delivers the ball, and just nicely weighted as he runs onto it, picks it up as he dives on the ground. Plays on now, into centre half forward, up they go, and there's a mark. Good lead, good mark taken by Dingley, and a shot for goal will be about 30 metres out from goal, and it'll be Darren Andrews to line it up.
So Darren Andrews, he flew very, very high earlier without taking the mark. He'll kick for goal. This for Dingley's third. Comes in. Joyce on the mark. There's the kick. That's gone straight through the centre by the look of it from here. Another goal to Dingley. And the Dingoes move to 3-1-19. Springvale Districts 4-2-26 on the Ideal Electric scoreboard.
Good work that time by Dingley. They looked for a player up the ground, and it was a good long kick. The breeze is favouring that into the ground, but it was a nice kick and sailed straight through the centre. So it's 4-2-26 to 3-1-19 as umpire Shoebridge throws it up in the centre.
Morgan won the tap, taken by Ganil. Got it for his foot straight away. It goes high. They lead out. Clinton Brooks took a one-hander in the end.
Yeah.
I don't think he realised he had it.
I think he went to punch it. It hit his knuckle, flew up in the air, and he grabbed the second chance. So now he gets a quick kick across the ground, and there he goes again. It's going to be Andrews. It kicks the ball long into the forward line. Newville up high. Couldn't take the mark, however. It's off his hands, and it's through for a minor score to Dingley. So they go on to 3-2-20. They're one goal behind Springy Districts 4-2-26. 20s plays 26.
20 minutes gone into time on in the first term. Wada Wells knows this ground like the back of his hand, having spent many years here at Clayton. Kicks in. Oh, he's picked out Brendan Ashman superbly. Ashman marks on his chest at centre half back.
Plays on now, kicking the ball straight down the ground, looking for McKee on the half forward line, working hard, both players, and then a little tap out. Lloyd Wells gets a throw out in the end. Hand pass comes across, that was from Forsyth, into Big Joyce. Joyce gets his foot to the ball, it's into the forward line.
Chance here for Williams, and he takes the mark on his chest. Jostled with Atkins, but too strong, and Mark Williams, the century goal kicker, has the ball only 25 to 30 out on the slightest of angles for Springvale Districts, and he's looking for his first.
So John Charles replaces Big Darren Joyce. Just made the change, but it's Williams to come in for his shot at goal. Mark Williams puts the ball on its way. It floats across. Let's wait on the goal umpire. I think he's put it through, though. Yes, he has. A goal to Springy Districts.
Well, that one sailed straight through the centre. If you want to get your career sailing, why not think about a Navy career? Royal Australian Navy. Expand your horizons.
So, Mark Williams' first goal of the day takes Springvale Districts to 5-2-32. Dingley 3-2-20. It's the Demons by two straight kicks.
Intriguing at both ends of the ground with the full forward and full back contest. Umpire Johnson throws the ball aloft. Up they go. Is knocked down by Kovic. In they go again, trying to get possessions. A little push along the ground. It's going Springy District's way. John Charles has the footy, one way or the other. Hand pass it to Vassallo. Runs into a brick wall and evades half the Dingley team back line, and coming away with Fian. Fian towards a half-back flank on that outer side. A kick off the ground sends the ball going Dingley's way.
Chance over here now for Stephen Pitt. Rolls over, wins a free kick for too high, the advantage paid. Came over to Lavers. Lavers delivers in towards the forward line. Brooks again, marks on his chest. And he's playing a great game for the Dingoes in this first quarter.
Yeah, he makes the right moves. Leighton Ross right on his hammer, but Clinton Brooks just a bit quick. Comes in now. Puts the ball on its way. It's a good long kick at goal. The goal umpire's right underneath it. Let's wait on him. It's a goal. Another one to the Dingoes. They're fourth.
And Brooks has kicked 3 of them. 4-2, 26 Dingley. 5-2, 32 Springvale Districts. Goal for goal in the first quarter. What a game.
We've got a show on here, that's for certain. If you live very close and you're listening to this action on 88.3, do yourself a favour and get down here. Join the big crowd in the atmosphere.
Quinton Brooks doing so well, boys. He's on to his third opponent now. It's Leighton Ross who's moved across to him now.
Thanks for that, Kev.
Leighton Ross just a little bit smaller though. Waiting for the ball to come back from after that goal was kicked.
Cess is getting fair, Nick, and he's got the gloves on. Flash score from Division 3, John. Thank you. The boys doing a great job down there at Morty Alec and John Kelly keeping us up to date with the scores there. We'll be speaking to them at quarter time. Ball back in the centre. 1 goal the difference here in the Division 2 Grand Final.
Umpire Delaney throwing the ball aloft. Clinton Brooks doing the tap-out work. In they go again, but it's forward through Ottochelski in towards Williams. He went onto his chest after ricocheting off hands. Shot a goal! Another one on the board to Williams, his second.
Melbourne Glass, commercial and domestic glazing and aluminium services, is a proud sponsor of the 2007 SFL season.
Off hands, landed in his lap, he swung around and put a goal on the board. His fitness intricate to the Springy Districts set up in the forward line. So they go on to 6-2, 38 to 4-2, 26. And good work there by Springy Districts moving it quickly into the forward line. A little bit of pushing and shoving on the wing. Ball thrown in the air.
And they dive on it in the centre here. Ganil over the top of the footy. The umpire said couldn't get it out. Give it to me. 6-2, 38 plays, 4-2, 26.
25 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Up they go. Oh, Kovacic did it well. Got it down towards Nichols. He's been very busy early. Handball of Ottochelski can't pick it up. He's got Andrews on his hammer at least. Just taps it forward now, Andrews. It's towards half forward for Springvale District. Over and out for a throw in.
He did well, Andrews, that time, keeping the ball away from Ottochelski and getting it towards that boundary line. Good crowd in the outer over there, Dags.
Oh, fantastic. Good crowd right around the ground here.
Ball thrown back into play. Up they go. Comes over the back of the pack. Springy Districts through. Charles tried to get through but couldn't do so. In they go again. Plenty of players in there. Hand pass over the top. That was a bit doubtful, but all the same, in they go. Oh, could have been a high tackle there. They're on top of everybody there. Nichols trying to get a free kick. The umpire says it's locked up. He had no chance to get rid of it. And there's the siren. It's quarter time here at Clayton, where Springvale Districts are 6-2, 38 to 4-2, 26 Dingley.
It's the glory, it's the pleasure and the pain, it's the reason for the
And umpire Shoebridge comes in, throws the ball aloft, whistle on play, infringement in the square, and it's going to go Springy District's way.
And it'll be Kovacic. Delivers from the centre of the ground onto the chest of Ottochelski. And Michael, or Ottochelski, I think he says his name is, but the jury's out on that. He's got the ball at half forward, the co-skipper.
Yes, he's going to bomb it long. Kick it long, he does. Right into the teeth of goal. Up they go. Knocked over the back by Chris Morgan. And it's through for minor score. So it's Springy Districts.